Some breaking news from WrestleVotes today, and that is that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will most likely be stripped of the women's tag team titles. I feel like we all kind of expected this. As we spoke about on Saturday's news video, Jade Cargill's whole thing on SmackDown, where she was found laid out on a car, was because WWE had to write her off of TV as she's dealing with a very serious injury and is going to be out of action for some time. It's going to be interesting how WWE do this, because obviously Jade not being there, the whodunit, will we get the mystery revealed before Jade's return? We would assume so, right? Bianca Belair's already said whoever's done it, they're going to get them in the future, so I assume we're going to find out before Jade's return. A new social media video posted by Karrion Kross has certainly captured my imagination, I'm sure many of yours as well, as he would meet his former bald self. And genuinely, this was amazing. If you've got time, head over to Twitter, look at Karrion Kross's Twitter. It's posted there. It's about 5 minutes long, but it is gold. If WWE could find a way to put this on TV, a lot more people would see the creativity, the genius, the storytelling behind the character of Karrion Kross. Obviously, Karrion Kross's old self was kind of giving a pep talk to the new Karrion Kross. Very reminiscent, obviously, of NXT Karrion, talking about the old guard needed to be being taken out and stuff like that. Talking about that this is a business that is designed on suffering, and either you're going to be the person that suffers or you're going to be the person that delivers the suffering. And after Raw this week, when we saw Scarlett being haunted by Nikki Cross and the Wyatt Sicks, you got to believe that maybe this video is timed perfectly. Maybe this is Karrion Kross trying to seek answers. We wondered, what will Karrion Kross do to protect his wife? Well, obviously talking to his old self, that pep talk, the reminder about who he is. Maybe that's what it takes. It certainly inspired Karrion Kross to share an old DM from Bray Wyatt. And now, very interestingly, a lot of this is blacked out, but the key part here is that Karrion has underlined the word manipulate. Learn how to manipulate every situation. Words of advice from Bray Wyatt, and maybe that's exactly what Karrion has been doing. In these social media posts, especially the one at the weekend, he would allude that he was the sixth member. Now, he did say he's not going to confirm or deny, but he certainly hinted that he was meant to be. Obviously pointing out his Bray Wyatt Hawkmoth tattoo and saying, like, he got this probably because he was meant to be in the original version of the Wyatt Sicks. Or is he just manipulating the situation? WWE has released a brand new poster for Elimination Chamber 2025. John Cena, his last time ever in Toronto. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, come on, John Cena, he just feels like such a constant in WWE. And I know that over the next 12 months, we are going to see a lot of this. We are going to see WWE advertising Cena as his final appearances happen. And honestly, man, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Just like I don't know if I'm ready for the potential end of the New Day. This coming Raw, the 10-year anniversary celebration will happen. We saw them at each other's throats this past week. I don't know, man. Is it the end of the New Day? We've long speculated since this was announced that this would be where Big E potentially returns, even in a non-wrestling role, and brings that power of positivity, reunites his friends. The New Day continues stronger than ever. Well, we might be right, as WrestleVotes are reporting that multiple ideas have been pitched for utilising Big E next week on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw. So be on the lookout. Hopefully we get a Big E appearance. Dominic Mysterio is the #1 best wrestler under 30 according to ESPN. The person who came in at #2 was AEW's MJF. So what an accomplishment for Dirty Dom. Big moment for him. Love that for Dom. One half of the Lucha Brothers, Penta, well, his AEW contract is set to expire next week, and it is expected that he's going to have a lot of interest from WWE. We've spoken about this a lot in the past. We know that Rey Fenix is not leaving AEW anytime soon due to Tony Khan extending his contract with injury time. Penta is set to leave. We'll see if he does turn up in WWE. Some fun news. Bret Hitman Hart actually made a cameo appearance in American Dad. I always love it when wrestlers do stuff like this. It's a little bit goofy, it's a little bit silly, but so what? It's brilliant. Now, I don't know how you could have, but don't forget, Survivor Series War Games takes place this Saturday. It has a special start time of 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 p.m. if you're in the UK. We will be here doing things you might have missed for Survivor Series. Obviously, there's some big matches taking place, but if you want to talk about the show prior to, during, or after on voice chat or text channels, join us on Discord. News from Fightful Select did reveal that CM Punk was always planned to be the 5th member of the OG Bloodline. I think that's good to know because there's been a lot of fans upset of like CM Punk and Bronson Reed being included and saying it should have been 4-on-4. While you can still make that argument, this was the plan WWE had all along. They didn't just add to it. There is a brand new Survivor Series limited edition Undisputed Championship for sale on WWE Shop. I thought this was pretty cool. Limited to only 210 though. And for fans in Vancouver, there is a Survivor Series store. Honestly, these are always fun to look at. I love watching vlogs of people walking around there just purely for my own amusement and looking at the individual pieces of merch WWE come out with for these shows. We also found out after Raw that Bayley will take Jade Cargill's spot. Bayley, the 5th woman on Team Bianca Belair, Team Rhea Ripley, whatever you're calling it now. But I am excited for Survivor Series. I think the matches are going to be fun. I can't wait to see what this new version of Shinsuke Nakamura is like. Is it just the same old Nakamura? Or is there a few new tricks up the sleeve? And of course, the big one. I'm sure this is going to main event. Bloodline versus Bloodline. It's all on the line, literally. Will Roman get the Ulafala back? Will CM Punk and Roman Reigns coexist? Will Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed just destroy everybody? Will The Rock show up? There's so many possibilities. And we will be right here Saturday night with things you might have missed from Survivor Series. So no news video on Saturday, but there is your Wednesday news. Thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video. See you next time. Peace!